Hello and welcome back to the Spellcorp Industrial Complex, where today we're starting off in the boring flat mining dimension. I figured since we spent all of last episode getting here, we gotta at least spend a little bit of time checking out the mining dimension, and I think we're just gonna dig straight down. We're gonna pull out our mining bore, and we're gonna see what this place has to offer for us, because I want to gather some resources to bring back home. I don't want to show up empty-handed. The shareholders would not be happy with us if we were to do that. What was that? Starting out with some emerald ore immediately. That's nice. I'm gonna pick that up if I have silk touch set up somewhere. Gonna dig straight down until we find bedrock and see. I'm gonna guess because it's super flat. I wonder if the bedrock is flat down here as well. That would make it nice and easy for our little tunnel bore. Couple of diamonds. Oh, quite a few diamonds. Oh man, that's a lot. It's a lot of diamonds. Maybe the mining dimension just has way more ore packed into each space? That would be pretty awesome if that were the case, to be honest. Oh, look at the sun beaming down. And what is this? Why is there netherrack in the mining dimension? Are we going to find nether ores in here? Does this ever stop, by the way? We're at like Y. Why is 0? Crimson iron. There's tons of stuff. Osmium nether ore, we'll take that, sure. End stone? Okay. Osmium end ore, alright. Does it ever reach bedrock? I don't even know anymore what I'm supposed to be doing here. It's just layer after layer. It's like a sandwich. But not even a good sandwich, not one with like all the stuff I like. Like I want a nice ham and turkey sandwich. This is filled with two dimensions that I don't like. The nether and the end. Bedrock? And we're done. That's the end. Okay. Interesting. Now, maybe I'm just going to pick a direction and dig for a little bit and see if I can find anything neat down here. Dug a little bit of ways that way in the end here and didn't find much. So maybe we're going to set up our tunnel bore and run that for a little bit. See if we can find anything cool that way. That's our combine harvester. It took all 4 before we finally found it. There it is, and it's facing the wrong way. Good luck. I wonder if these ores maybe give you extra, like using an end ore versus a regular ore. Can I get more? Just 1 from that. Just 1. Doesn't look like it. It looks like it gives you the same amount as everything else, so that's too bad. Oh, these are really full, hey? We're gonna have to empty this. We're not getting anything too interesting. Some silver, some nickel, more silver. This azure silver. I don't know what this is. We can take a look at that, but nothing crazy down here. So maybe we'll move up to the nether layer and see if there's some stuff there. Azure silver looks like it's just a resource for silent gear, so you can probably make some tools and stuff out of it. Okay, we got one set up here in the nether level. Hopefully this leads to something better. And man, it's getting dark in here. Light it up a little bit. Is it stuck? Hello? Are you stuck? Oh, no, it's going still. Oh, ancient debris. Okay, so it can find good stuff. Cool. Cool. This is good. Anything in these ones? These ones are probably all full of garbage, but we can get ancient debris. Very, very nice. Nether level is going to be our friend. 4 ancient debris. We can even check with our netherite site if there's any in the area. 1 down there. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is a good spot for ancient debris. Nice. Yeah, wow. Just running it for a little bit here. Just this tiny little strip. I got 28 ancient debris from here, so that's looking pretty awesome. That's a pretty good way to get ancient debris if we need more netherite. But let's check out maybe the stone layer now, and then maybe we can go home, work on something else. But I just want to check out what this place has to offer. Let's see what you got for us here, Deep Slate. I hope we find some good stuff. I'm thinking we can find the Aldemodium in here. I don't know if it's this Deep Slate level, but in the mining dimension itself, we can find more of that, and that would be nice to see somewhere, but I don't know. I don't know where it's going to be. Oh, that's it right there, isn't it? This is literally it. Aldemodium slate ore. Okay, we can actually just find some that easy. That's amazing. How much is this going to be? This is a lot, too. What? Can I not mine it? Can you not use the vein miner to mine it? I guess not. But that's quite a bit of it we found already. 5 ore already. Nice. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to let this run for a little bit now and see what kind of goodies we can get from here. You know what? While we're here, actually, we're going to... How can I stop this thing? I want to take all its redstone blocks or something. All its rails away. I want to stop it from moving. If I can. Let me just steal everything it has. Okay, stop. Okay, it stopped itself. We're going to put it on the little workbench. And we're going to make a little much-needed modification to this thing. What do I need? We need this and we need levers. Now, can I stop it like that? That seems to have worked. It's just turned it around. That's okay. And it's unveiled more aldomodium for us. Great. We're actually going to use this as our light source for the minute, though. Just for now, what we need to do to upgrade our dear friend here is I'd like to add a way to dump all the deep slate out. We'll add a filter for netherite, too. But where are they? Let's take some brass funnels, and let's just throw them, I don't know, on the bottom here. Let's throw them like that, and we'll actually throw a couple down because we're going to do deep slate, maybe 2 for deep slate, and 2 for netherite. I don't know if you actually need multiple, but we're going to do 2 just because, and then we're going to take them, and we're going to glue them to the machine, and that should be good enough. That's all we really need now. And what that should do is as it's running along, it should just dump all that stuff out so that we don't have to worry about it storing up and filling up our inventory like this. And it means we can run it a lot longer. So I'm going to set it back up again. We'll make sure everything's good. Lock rotation, turn it on, and we're going to pick it up and turn it back around because it's facing the wrong way. It should start dumping all that stuff out as it goes. That's great. Oh, it broke already? Why? Why did it break? There's not a rail under the cart, is there? Oh, it's because I stole all of its rails. There you go. Keep going, friendo. Do good work. Bye. See you later. There we go. It's just going to spew out a trail of the stuff. I don't know if that's actually going to be enough to keep up with it because it's only doing like 64 a time. But it will work a bit for now. We'll see. What are those? These aren't diamonds. What are these? Apatite ore. We'll take it. I'll take everything. In the interest of scientific discovery, I'll take it all. Look at all the modium we're getting. All of the modium that we're getting. We're getting tons and tons of stuff. This is great. I think 21 aldomodium ore is enough for me for now. I can probably go ahead, turn this thing off, and head home for the moment. 'Cause I don't know if it's full yet or what. It's still picking up way too much deep slate, but it's got lots of other stuff in here. So let's take it home and let's empty stuff out. See what all we ended up with just on this little short trip here. It's only been I've been here like 20 minutes. Very, very short amount of time that I've been in the mining dimension. So hopefully we've got lots of stuff. Ooh, look at more stuff for me to grab on my way out. Thank you. The nice thing, too, is as this thing's dug up giant tunnels, I just kind of can run along with a Silk Touch pickaxe or Silk Touch tool, whatever, and grab some of the stuff along the way that I want. It's been pretty nice, so we're getting tons and tons of ores. I do like having the solid ores because I know these I can process for more. I don't know if the Create drills have a way to Silk Touch. I don't know if that's something I can do with them. It would be very cool if it was, because it means we can get way more stuff with them, but I don't know. I don't know if they work that way. Homeward bound. Oh, back to leg paradise. Great. Oh, man, look at all this. 21 aldomodium slate, like 264 aluminum ore, 105 tin, 69 uranium, 101 zinc. Just tons and tons of stuff. We got 20 deep slate diamond ore. We got 12 emeralds, 8 emerald ore, 28 ancient debris. All this stuff from just a tiny little mining trip. So that is amazing. That is absolutely fantastic. And I guess I have to go start processing up all this stuff. And our current ore processing setup's pretty slow. It's actually quite terrible. Now that we have more power, I feel like I should upgrade it and start working on something a little better for that. Like maybe we can work towards some higher mechanism ore processing. But today I got some different stuff I want to work on. All right, with some of that mining stuff out of the way, we've seen what the mining dimension can bring us, and it's lots of riches, but I have more I want to do. It's been a minute since we've started a new build in this world, and I'm itching. I need a new build. I need something new to occupy my mind, some shiny object syndrome. But things are a little too cluttered. It's too laggy over here. So I'm thinking, oh, wrong button. I'm thinking we're gonna just kind of explore our property a little bit, somewhere along this area. We're gonna explore and see if there's a space for the new build that I want to build. And I think we're probably gonna go look around this way, past our leg-free paradise. Maybe there'll be something that way. So we're gonna go look around. Let's see if there's a nice spot for what I want to do. This isn't a bad spot out here. Maybe we could clear some trees, flatten this a bit. This is pretty nice. I kind of like this. Okay. Not so bad. It's we're getting way more frames over here, about 80 FPS. That's pretty good. This is a nice spot, I think. I like that. But let's check out down on the other side, kind of the plains area. That would save us having to clear some stuff out. But do I have a waystone? I do not have a waystone to mark this. That's okay. We'll come back, but we'll check out some other areas first. But I'm liking how that looks. And I mean, you're probably wondering, hey, I'm not fit to make any sort of educated guess as to where you want to build what you're trying to build, because we don't know what you're trying to build. Let me tell you. Let me let you in on something, okay? My mic just broke. Nope, I fixed it. Okay, we are building the Spellcorp Industrial International, Spellcorp International Headquarters Tower, HQ. The big tower, a skyscraper to go all the way up. And in that building, we're going to have all sorts of stuff. We're going to have a data center for our storage system, our main hub. And honestly, maybe that's it. Maybe that's all it needs. But it'll have offices. It'll have a big reception area. And it's going to be a place for me to go and do nothing. And do nothing while leg-free. This area is not bad. It's pretty nice. It's pretty flat already. But I actually think I like the other area more. So I'm gonna go clear some stuff out there, and then we can discuss the idea of what we're gonna build, what the Spellcorp International HQ is gonna look like, what kind of blocks we might use. We'll go talk about it all. Chop down some of these trees, and look at everything's going faster. Let's turn on our pickup upgrade. Watch this. Look at this. Ready? Everything just went into my inventory already because I finally decided to make a magnet. I made this little advanced magnet that picks things up. Oh, it's great. It's so good. Saving me a lot of trouble having to run and find things on the ground. It's amazing. And I think there's a hotkey. I have a hotkey turned on to turn it on and off. And listen to that little ding. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, we're just going to clear some of this out. Whoops, not like that. That was a mistake. And once we have kind of a flat area, it's going to be perfect. So look at this. Okay. Bit of space done already. But that little tower marker there, we can have a big road leading from the rest of the industrial complex straight down here into where we're going to have the Spellcorp International HQ tower. And then we can have a vehicle that's able to drop us off. Maybe. That would be kind of cool, right? Little vehicle. Maybe something big and fancy like a Hummer limo or just a limo. I don't know. Now, the obvious question being, what is this tower gonna look like? And to be honest, I don't fully know just yet. I do think I'm gonna pull quite a bit of inspiration from our Vault Hunters Spellcorp International Bank, the bank branch for Spellcorp. I think we'll do some of that stuff where it's kind of a white marbly looking thing with some pillars and stuff, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll spend a few minutes here drafting up a basic design, and then I can get started building some of it and picking colors. Okay, I spent a little bit of time here thinking about what I want this Spellcorp International building to look like, and we're going to put it over the screen here so that you can see what this might look like, okay? Picture this. A beautiful tower with a great foyer in the entrance with a big fat staircase leading up to the door. And then from in there, there's a giant waiting room. But this building has a ton of floors, so it's going to have a ton of windows on the outside. It's going to have some cool orange and blue windows because I think those look super cool together. And I think the main colors are going to be kind of whites and beiges to give it this awesome modern brick-like feel. And it's got some weird shapes, some squares, some rounded tops, some curved corners. And then right up the front is going to be the Spellcorp International name. straight down in a big vertical line so that we can read it from across the world. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be amazing. But obviously, this is just concept art right now. We need to find a way to get this into our world here. So I got to go pick some blocks and figure out a palette for what we're going to work with. And then we can start building. Obviously, this thing's going to take quite a bit of time. It's pretty big. Like, looking at the picture, there's what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, at least 14 floors in this building. It's huge. It's massive. Well, maybe not 14 floors, but there's 14 sets of windows, and that's crazy. That's a tall building, so it's going to take quite a bit of time to get this going, but I'm hoping today we can start some of the groundwork down here, some of that first level, and that it'll look nice and good. So let's go pick some blocks out back at the base, and maybe we'll grab a waystone as well so we can work to and from here easily. All right, we're back here with a couple blocks, and let me show you what I'm working with, what I'm thinking for this building here, okay? We got a few things. Everything very, very white, very plain, very boring, but look at this, okay? So, I'm thinking kind of along the bottom where the staircase and thing will be in the image, and kind of the main floor foundation to encompass the building is going to be this smooth stone stuff. Offset smooth stone bricks and pillar smooth stone bricks, just because they're kind of an off-white color. Like if we come to this side, it's not quite white if we compare it to the concrete. It's a little more gray, but I think it'll give just enough contrast to add the detail that I want. Beyond that, as for like most of the main walls for the building, very, very simple. Dark tones, we're going to use these flat diorite tiles. For a mid-ground, this etched diorite brick stuff, and then we're going to go into some eroded diorite. And then from here up into white concrete, and that should be the gradient we really need. That's kind of it. It's kind of all we need. Maybe we could have one more transition color between these ones if I can find something, but I like that as is. That's pretty good looking. So for some shadows and things, we can use these dark ones, the light like that. And yeah, this should look pretty good between these, I think. That's pretty nice. Okay. As for windows, for kind of those arch windows, we're just going to really stick with something nice and simple. These orange kind of tiled, what are these called? Tiled orange stained glass panes. These will look pretty good, and then we can hit some of this light blue stuff. What's my hotkey for flying? This light blue stained glass at the top, and then in between, I don't have the right blocks. I need more diorite. And then in between, we're likely just gonna throw some of that at it. And I might actually have to change this tiled orange glass because it's kind of funny looking. It's not connecting correctly. We may have to change that, but kind of stuff like this, and this little pillar in the middle I think we'll make thinner with some framed blocks so that it's inset to add some more texture. The framed blocks are going to be very handy to add more depth just because it is a very plain colored building. There's not going to be a ton of color to it, but alongside those, the other idea I kind of have is I want to use these bone blocks. And these are going to be kind of expensive for me to get at the moment. We might have to start setting up a mob farm at some point, but we can add these bone blocks and then maybe some cracked bone blocks and a dark bone block. And then these are very nice. Uh-oh, I bound the wrong key to my magnet. Now I can't open my magic book. Well, we'll have to fix that. So then for the lips and things around the top of the building, I'm thinking we're going to do something like this. Maybe we'll take out, we might take out these cracked bone blocks because I feel like they're actually too bright. And the regular bone blocks almost look darker than the dark bone blocks. So I'll have to play around with those. But the whole point of these is just to add some extra color. Some extra color, slightly different, right? They're more beige. They have a bit more yellow tone to them. So we'll add those in as well. But I'm thinking this is going to be good. It's going to be very, very, I don't know, sterile looking, the whole building. It's not going to be some fuzzy, warm, colorful, awesome building. It's going to be very, very, I think, somewhat foreboding. But, I mean, Spellcorp, kind of a scary company. I'm not going to lie. But you didn't hear that from me. Do not tell the shareholders what I think of the company that I'm CEO of. Don't share with them. Don't tell them that. But anyways, I'm thinking this is a really good start. I have quite a bit of work to do, I guess. So maybe we'll start by laying out foundation, and then I can start throwing up some walls, and we can see what this is looking like.
This building is actually going to be huge. Oh my goodness. What have I done? But, I mean, it's looking good. The size is going to be, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be so big. But on first glance, this wall might be too noisy. I might have to break it up with some stuff, but I can come back and deal with that later. I don't want to do it right now, but I'm thinking it might have to be done because it's just too much. And I mean, once we get some of the terraforming done out front with like some of the grass patches and the stairs and stuff, maybe it'll break it up a bit and it'll look better. But for now, I'm not loving that, but that's okay. We can deal with it and we can build around it.
Oh, baby, look at this. The start of something new. In the words of Troy Bolton, Gabriela Montez, look at this. This is amazing. I'm loving this so far. It's grandiose. It's big. The sun hitting it from behind looks beautiful. If we mirror the windows on the opposite side, it's going to be great. I got great ideas for this building. I got so much brewing. Deep inside, there's going to, well, not deep inside, but inside, this is going to be big reception area. So, like, picture what we had at the Spellcorp International Bank, but picture it like a little bit bigger. There's going to be benches all over here, a big front desk, a cool thing back here. There's going to be elevators going up the building. Oh my God, it's going to be so good. And it's pretty barren on the inside, but whatever. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So I've done a lot so far. Well, not a lot. You know, it's actually quite insubstantial. It's very small what I've done, but this has taken me a bit of time to work it out, work out some of the dimensions and things. And look at this. Let's look at this on the map too. Okay. Look at the size of this. The size of this is like the whole length of the warehouse. So it's going to be big. It's going to be a massive, massive building. I think I just got to get the stairs on it now to really figure out how this is going to look. And then that might be all I have time for today. We'll see though. I'll get going on these stairs and we'll check back in and show you what they look like when it's done. Oh, baby, have I ever done it. Once again, look at this. This is beautiful. We got our stairs coming up. Big staircase. Let's look at it coming down from here. Very royal, very rich, very fancy. Look at these nice flower beds. Flower beds? Flower beds, yeah. Flower beds full of stuff. Beautiful. Got some nice different colors of leaves in there. Really paying homage to the trees in the area, you know, the birch, those things. The flowery things, whatever. It looks great, and I'm loving this so far. This is feeling great. So I'm thinking there's gonna be more stuff out front. Like, I want it to feel lush, but I also want it to feel luxurious and foreboding and rich and scary. And we're getting there. We're getting there with it. It is still empty in here. I haven't done anything here, but these steps are done, and hidden deep underneath the steps is a mega torch so mobs can't spawn in a no soliciting sign, because I do not want salesmen coming to the Spellcorp International headquarters. Unfortunately, though, that is all I'm going to have time for today at the Spellcorp Industrial Complex. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully we'll see you next time where I continue work on the Spellcorp International headquarters skyscraper. The sky's the limit, baby. We'll see you next time. Bye! I'm going to sneeze. Oh gosh, I'm going to sneeze.